Hello everyone, this is Raven Wolf and I'm here to do today's reading. This is quite an interesting spread when I was pulling the cards. Yeah, I'd say right interesting. This card here is the Hermit, and what this is telling me is there's somebody in your past that's been thinking about you. And this person you were in a relationship with, and they've been thinking about you a lot lately because things hasn't been going too well for them. And with the Queen of Cups, in reverse, I mean, there was, problems in this relationship with this person when you were in this relationship. And the thing is, things ended okay. It wasn't the greatest, but it wasn't the worst. But you two, kind of moved on to other, things. But it hasn't really worked out for this person. You know, it really hasn't worked out. And, even though they've been, involved with, another relationship, with the Knight of Pentacles, they haven't, it hasn't really, the person that you were in this relationship with, the other relationships, the other relationship or relationships they've been in, hasn't really gone anywhere. Hasn't really gone anywhere. Because what they keep doing with the Knight of Swords is they keep looking back and they keep thinking about you and thinking what could have been. And, they miss you and they don't, they just kind of think, what would have happened, you know? And they've been, with the Two of Wands, I mean, there hasn't been, no passion, no fire in the relationships they've been in. And with the Eight of Swords, you can see the guy in this picture is like he's fighting, inside, you know, and that's what's been going on. They've been fighting inside, and they just don't know what to do. Okay, sorry, I had to pause it for a minute because my grandson came in here wanting something. But anyway, and see what's going on is, they've been, like I said a while ago, with the Eight of Swords, you can see they're kind of fighting, inside something. And see, this person's been fighting within themselves, because they know they have missed out on a good thing with you. And see, you've had the strength, you've had the strength to move on and move on to something better. And you pretty much knew, with the sun in reverse, that, things weren't looking too bright with you, with this person. And, I mean, and the King of Pentacles, which on here it says Elder of Pentacles, but this is a new deck I recently got. You've, you didn't think you'd be able to, climb over that mountain, if it was upright, but being it's in reverse. But, they haven't been able to get over you. And the fact of the matter is, the fact of the matter is they ain't been able to get over you, but at the exact same time, I mean, you kind of moved on, and they're going to try. They're going to contact you and see where it could go. But with the Tower, which means chaos, and it cannot, it means chaos. And when you were in this relationship with this person, there was a lot of chaos in there, with this. And it was a lot going on. and you know this. And with the Six of Cups in reverse, it wasn't a bountiful, abundance of a relationship. And they realize, what they done to you. And that's why they've been looking back, with this card here. And in upright, it would have been, bountiful, things, could have grown, but in reverse, no, things wouldn't have grown between you and this person. And you've had a new beginning. And see, right now you have, with the Emperor, it's stability. You have stability now. I mean, you definitely have stability now since this person's out of your life. And with the Devil, those chains have been broken. You could finally see, past everything. You see all these trees and you can't really see nothing. But since you haven't been in this relationship with this person, you can finally see and understand things. Like I said, they have been thinking about you, and they have been thinking about contacting you. But at the exact same time, I mean, you know, you have choices. And, with the Wheel of Fortune card, I mean, you have choices. I mean, deep down, and I've always said your intuition comes from your heart. And deep down, your intuition's telling you in your heart, this is not a good thing to get back into. But like I said, you have choices and you can make that decision. And with the Judgment card, that things are brighter at the end of the tunnel. Things are brighter. You can see all the trees and all that, but you see bright right in there. And things are brighter at the end of the tunnel. And you know, you know, it's not going to be a good thing. And with the Child of Pentacles, which is Page of Pentacles, again, you have new beginnings, and with the Death card, even with the Death card, death means end of all things, beginning of new. So this kind of goes hand in hand, just like with the Devil, the Devil card. You've finally been able to see past that, and, you've been able to break those shackles, in the chains that you were in with this person. But they have been thinking about you a lot lately, looking back on things, and at the same time, like with the Hermit, they've been thinking about, hey, I think I made a mistake here, and they've been fighting within themselves. But like I said, and they have been thinking about contacting you, but at the exact same time, you have choices. But with your intuition, that's not going to be a good thing for you. And with the Death card, like I said, it's the end of old things, beginning of new things. And you've had that, so, I mean, you can make your choices, but deep down, with your intuition that comes from your heart, that's not going to be a good thing for me to do again. Okay, this is today. Oh, and I have the Love Oracle. I about forgot. Sorry. um, it says, look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. I mean, you pretty much know, like I said, your intuition's telling you, not to go there, and what this is saying too, you need to look back on what happened with this person, and it's not a good thing. And you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. And what that is saying is, you pretty much, and things happen, between you and this person in the past. And that's, like I would say, that's my grandson. I'm trying to get him some cheese right now. Like I said, I don't edit these things out. I mean, I paused it a while ago because I had to get up. But, This is life. This is what happens, especially with a 2-year-old. And he'll be 3 pretty soon. So yeah, it's it's life. I don't edit these things out at all. Um, and well, getting back to this, I mean, things happen the way they did, and there is a reason, and there is a higher purpose for it happening. And the blessing here that it's talking about is the new beginning for you, and finding the relationship that you are meant to be with. And then that way, you will have, the stability that you need, in that relationship. And just like with the death card, end of old things, beginning of new. Okay, that's today's reading. I hope everyone has a great day. And like, share, and subscribe. I need to get 50 subscribers so that way I'll be able to go live on YouTube, being I'm on YouTube mobile. I would appreciate that. Share with your friends. Love, light, and peace, and I'll see you next time. Bye.